Collective. Hope everybody's doing well. I guess this will be short and sweet, but at least that's the plan, I guess. Not really. It just, it goes how it flows, right? So I was doing some research on my birthday, because they have the Western astrology, Chinese astrology, and then they have primal astrology. So I guess I'll start with that one since that's how it came out. So everybody knows Western is American astrology or whatever, wherever it came from. That's the astrology with the 12 zodiac signs based on the dates of birth. That will be the day and the month and the day of the birth. And mine, Libra, right? I'm a Libra. And my Chinese zodiac sign, which will be the year, it's an ox. I'm not going to state the year. It's just, figure it out, right? But later on during this reading, once not reading, I'm sorry, why did I say reading? Freudian slip, I guess. Message, it'll be exposed my year, and you'll figure it out from there, whichever. So the year of my birth, I'm an ox in the Chinese zodiac sign, which is the equivalent of Capricorn in the Western zodiac sign. And it's, getting the primal, and you add those together, look up your primal zodiac, the Libra, the ox, I'm an elephant in primal zodiac, which explains a lot about my life and the course it's taking, because I'm always the elephant in the damn room. It's just like I can't walk in anywhere, even before all the nonsense happened in my life, where it got widely, I guess, broadcasted by Foghorn Leghorn. I was always, every room I stepped into, I had attention. So attention is I'm not a stranger to it. It's just I don't seek it. I've never had to seek it. And it, that attention, fortunately, brings me plenty of options. Some wanted, some unwanted. Also, I was looking at the areas in my life that I was most heavily attacked, to burden my finances. Because at the end of the day, the main attack is on the sacral chakra. So if they can attack the chakra that resonates most with your sun sign, right? Because that's the exposure, that's the what comes to the light, right? The true version of yourself. Sun sign Libra, which is connected to the crown. It resonates with the crown due to it mirroring harmony and balance in one's life. My birthday is October the 4th. So that's a big 10-4, and I was looking up codes for it. So the code for 10-4, there's you hear 10-4 over and out. That's a big 10-4. And over and out, 10-4 means the message has been received and or understood, right? And I am definitely a messenger. So to do that, they'd have to attack, my throat chakra, right? But when you're, you seek justice, you're going to be outspoken, right? So they have to attack other areas of you, like central, that could possibly shut that down. Definitely my heart chakra, because I've never had, apart from two people, one is passed and one is still alive, I've never had any real love in my life, ever, from anyone. Nobody really, and it showed, and I wasn't mad about it. It's just that's just, the hand I was dealt. I would make a vinaigrette out those lemons, right? Or something, lemon upside down pound cake, something creative. I've always been a creative, and last night I did a video on the attack on genius, because just you can't create anything really without genius except a bunch of bullshit, except for some gossip and really just misery, if you really think about it. The year of my birth, I looked up the code for that. That is actually what amended civil rights. That was the year of my birth. So civil rights, a lot of basically they wanted me to feel like I didn't have any rights whatsoever. Whoever this person or those people were, they did not want me to have any level of justice. And they were, it was always, them trying to make me out to look put me in situations to make me look like the angry black woman or something, or try to make me look like I'm not abundant and that I'm broke all the time. Their version of broke is no money, no finance. Even if your bills are paid, you're still broke, right? Anyways, and they're sitting up there flat broke, financially, I'm mentally bankrupt, spiritually, emotionally just bankrupt. They are zapped. And like, and it could, it's a vicious cycle, because maybe somebody in their backdrop is or they are self-sabotaging their healing centers, because healers gonna heal. If you're like anything you use to heal, they will try to attack it. So if you try to speak up for yourself to heal the situation, heal what happened to you, heal your pain, your trauma, then they'll attack that. If you use it by speaking up, if you use it by, transmuting that pain within yourself, being creative, they'll attack your sacral. If they want you to shut up, they'll attack your crown, your third eye, and your heart, because that's, that is basically how you get your point across, and it's a big part of how you are seen in the world. And like, if they want to really shut everything down, they will definitely try to control how the world sees you, how you are seen in your inner circles first, and then they try to find new people, recruit new people, and you kind of wonder, like, why can't these people find their own people to go do this with? It's like they have to be connected to you in some kind of way, shape, or form, because how else are they going to cause you heartbreak if they aren't connected to you? Like, it's kind of like you don't really know these people or care in particular what they do. As long as they stay away from you, then it's like, okay, there's a potential for heartbreak. But if you are you have mastered your emotions and everything like that, then it's of no real consequence to you. And now all they're doing at this point is echolocation. They're throwing out word magic and stuff only for it to bounce off of you and come back to them null and void, showing them that they're hitting a damn brick wall. And they're dummy beds at this point. Just like, oh, okay, they sent you out here as a crash test dummy. Oh, that's cute. They still at it, still sending people who are, unknowing, unwittingly being sacrificed and sacrificial lambs. And some people, they're really like, on that BS, like, I will sacrifice myself for this lesser cause, this selfish cause, this useless cause and clause, based off the clause of what somebody told them about you, instead of having the intellect to come transmute their energy for themselves so that they don't receive the bad karma. Come have a conversation with you and find out if their situation, connection, attachment, whatever with you is going to resemble them. And even still, just genuinely be interested in someone who is like constantly being like talked about, bashed, or whatever the agenda is, a negative agenda, instead of transmuting that energy and trying to find out, like, okay, well, maybe I'm intelligent enough to see that, maybe to see through this, or see them for who they basically see them for who they are. So if they are that person, it's just like, okay, cool, but that doesn't mean I gotta attack them though and build up my own terrible karma. But some people, they just they get emotionally manipulated by people like this, who do gang stalking, who do smear campaigns, the whole narcissist thing, and to the point that they have everyone talking about it, and basically selling their soul, and trying to bind you, hex you, unknowingly at that. So it's like everybody's doing witchcraft, right? Everybody around you is throwing out word magic, stuff like that. Like, that's the situation I've been in, or had been in. Now, until you can like finally successfully just ignore them, because healers gonna heal and haters gonna hate, right? And people really want to escape their own reality, so they just need something else to talk about, or someone else to talk about besides the shit that's going on in their life, that's making them that miserable that they will want to talk about somebody else to escape their own life. That's and free will, freedom of speech, and all that stuff, but it's like they're tricking people into using their free will to do that, which is in and of itself heartbreaking. It is a heartbreaking situation, not because woe is me. It's like heartbreaking because, dude, look at all these fucking people that they're like getting in their faces and like putting things in front of them, words, pictures, or whatever, because that's picture magic. If you didn't know, if you have to run around with a picture of somebody, or like Photoshop somebody's face on an image or a video, whatever, it's like that is picture magic. Jar magic is like they put you in a jar in somebody's freezer or something like that, And they try to keep you, they do with all these spells, because part of a spell is the gossip before meeting a person. Now you have a preconceived notion of who this person is, or they try to make it so heinous that you don't want, you don't care what the notion is. You just don't want to have anything to do with them based off of what they are perceived by by societal standards. And that's another thing in and of itself. Society is one big black magic spell. It really 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 is. It's pretty bad. And this is a heavy spell, because it's like it keeps you in the mindset of, what are people thinking of me? What do you think of yourself? What does the Most High think of you? What do you think of yourself? How do you feel when you get up and look in the mirror every morning? And mirror magic is another thing, especially for these copycats and doppelgangers. They'll do this mirror magic, or they try to manifest themselves in your home. It's sad shit. They try to manifest themselves in your shoes, your life, or whatever they can attach to inside your home to keep a spirit, a monitoring spirit, or whatever kind of spirit they see fit for whatever they are trying to acquire from you. They do it through a mirror. So if you do a video or anything like that, just kind of do it away from the mirror, or cover the mirror, and if you have a mirror above your bed or something like that, just be careful of who's in bed with you, that type shit. Fortunately for me, and definitely don't have a mirror where you sleep. That's how I see it, because fortunately for me, my bed is between two mirrors, and you can't see my bed between that, because it's just it's facing outward. If anything, they will be looking at a set of knives, so that they get trapped by knives, the swords, right, or the barrel of something, right? Because you gotta stay stay strapped, man. You gotta stay protected out here, both physically and mentally, because you just don't know. You be knowing, but you don't be knowing sometimes. And sometimes the situation will test you to see just how ready you are, and that could be on any level. You got to keep your mind right. Get those mind right botanicals, and just get them caught up in their vine of lies, and or whatever, and trying to quote unquote weaponize the truth. People weaponize good things all the time, the truth, loyalty, which makes it a lie, because you're weaponizing it for a lower frequency, a lower entity, a lower being, and out of your own selfish need, lower chakras, and